The history of the village Québécois d'antan began in 1970 with the restoration of the Manor Trent mansion by historian Claude Verrier and the Drummondville Historical Society. This was the first step to preserve the architectural heritage to prevent it from leaking outside Canada, as was already happening with objects taken to the United States. In 1974-75, Verrier, together with the Drummondville Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and a group of enthusiasts, André Allaire, Gérald Fradet, René Blanchard, Bruno Smith, and Jean Thibault, secretly searched for, collected, and transported 19th century houses from all over the province to restore an authentic Quebec village. In 1977, the project was officially launched. The foundations were laid, a government subsidy was received, and the first team was hired. Roland Etou, René Bourassa, Paul-Émile Cochain, and Antonio Martel. In July 1980, the grand opening took place. The first visitors walked among 70 buildings from the 1810-1910 era. Despite the lack of some infrastructure, the project already promised to be a new tourist pearl of Quebec. The founder, Claude Verrier, was a history professor who wanted to protect Quebec's heritage. The campaign to collect not only houses, but also furniture, utensils, and tools resounded throughout Drummondville, attracting local residents. In 1815, this area was governed by Frederick J. Harriot, the founder of Drummondville, who chose the banks of the St. Francis River to settle colonists and soldiers after the War of 1812. Today, village Québécois d'antan is a living reminder of the daily life of those settlers. Schools, bakeries, sugar huts, forges, a church, everything as it was then. Cultural support was also forthcoming. The Mackinac Ensemble continued the Drummondville folk dance scene from the 1970s, when dance, music, and folklore became popular again after the First World War. The success exceeded expectations. Already in 1982, the village became the film set for the TV hit Entre Chien et Loup and the film Pieds nus dans l'aube. The younger generation was involved. A summer camp, Children of the Past, Jeunes de Jadis, was launched, where children were immersed in 19th century life for a month. The increase in visitors led to infrastructure development, the construction of a tunnel under Mont Plaisir Street, an expansion of the parking lot, the installation of a new ticket office complex. In the 1990s, the village gradually introduced seasonal programs, Illuminated Village for the winter holidays and Sinister Village for Halloween. And in 1999, the Abenaki First Nation was attracted to the territory, the Tabaqui Kaisos Camp, opening a bridge between indigenous cultures and the history of Franco-Quebec. Since 2001, the Sugar Village has been transporting guests to the sugar harvest with traditional dances and treats, a stunning novelty. Since 2007, the Imagination Park with forest legend stories, stage headphones, bears the imprint of technological aesthetics. Since 2019, investments in development have begun. Restoration of buildings, launch of a rotating camp, and multimedia tours. Finally, in 2023-2024, a collaboration with Moment Factory began. It introduced light, sound, and projection shows, Village Parallel. In the daytime version, millinery mirrors, X-ray labs, Victorian fortune tellers work, and at night a surreal world appears. The village has over 70 authentic buildings, 22 of which have working guides. Restorers of crafts, bakers, blacksmiths, teachers, doctors, more than 100 people in historical costumes in total. The interiors contain furniture, tools, carts, instruments, thousands of artifacts collected from families in the region in the period 1810-1910. This is what they live by every day. Wool is pulled, bread is baked, a siphon is boiled, folk songs and old instruments are heard. In the summer, the water park La Bassine is open, a favorite of children and parents, especially in the heat. Recreation platforms, cart rides, and pumpkin races create the atmosphere of a real village. From 1984 to...
Bring the machine like this, and switch on, switch off, and that's to read my work. Analyze my idea, and then think. Let me bring so that thing is a machine to the people always abuse me because I'm slow.
No, it's great.
1992, the village became widely known as the filming location of the TV series Entre Chien et Loup. Successful films have been filmed here. Aurore, 2005, Pieds Nus dans l'Aube, 2016, La Cordonnière, 2021, and more recently, La Vie de Henry Ford and Barnum at Bailey in the 1980s. TV channels and media. Projects such as Le Peuplement... de Quebec, 1987. Sir Wilfrid Laurier have also enhanced its reputation. Today, it is an area of 2.8 kilometers with about 350 employees, including artisans and animators. On average, the village is visited by 100,000 guests per year. In 2012, it reached a peak of $132,000, with a revenue of CAD 2.8 million and winning the award for the best attraction with over 100,000 visitors. From 2019-2023, more than CAD 1.1 million in government grants were received, and $10.5 million was invested in development, including the restoration of 33 buildings.